remarkable story of how one of the world's top medical researchers accidentally stumbled onto a shockingly simple but 100% effective way to permanently eliminate the herpes virus from the human body. Based on a brand new breakthrough in medical research, the medical advancement that I'm going to share with you today has a documented 100% success rate in clinical university-based studies. It takes less than 3 weeks to complete, works for both HSV-1 and HSV-2, requires 0 expensive side effect-filled medications, and will cost you less than $100 total to perform. Imagine, in just 21 days from now, you could be completely free from the gnawing shame and constant fear that come from always hiding your dirty little secret from the world. You'll never have to worry about telling the one that you like and who likes you back that you're damaged goods, that you can never be intimate with him or her. You'll never have to feel exposed and terrified by another humiliating outbreak, or experience the itching, burning, and blistering that go along with one. If it sounds too good to be true, don't worry, I completely understand. In fact, I would have thought the same thing if I hadn't been part of the research team that discovered this cure, or if I hadn't personally used this natural treatment to completely destroy every single trace of the herpes simplex virus in my body in less than a month. All I ask is that you keep an open mind as you watch this short video, because in the next 5 minutes, I will not only give you the scientific and medical proof as to why this breakthrough treatment method works, I'll even tell you how to start using it today so that you get a countdown timer to being 100% herpes-free in just 21 days from now. Just like 27,442 other women and men before you have already done. People like genital from Des Moines, Iowa, who writes, "The worst day of my life was being told by my doctor that I had herpes type 2. It felt like I'd just received a life sentence. For the next 5 years, I lived in a state of constant depression because everything felt so hopeless. I am so incredibly fortunate that I found this website. I'm still in shock that the treatment protocol you shared with me in your presentation actually works. It seems so simple, and in a lot of ways, I guess it is simple. But the important thing is that I've been 100% herpes-free for a full 2 years now, and it's all thanks to you. You've given me my life back, and I'll be forever grateful." Janet Hawley, Iowa. And Emily Ruth of Canton, Ohio, who says, "When I first saw your presentation, I was extremely skeptical. If there was a way to permanently delete my herpes, why would I never have heard of it before? As I kept watching, however, and as you explained both how your treatment worked and the tragic truth about the pharmaceutical industry and their evil motives, it started to make sense. That's why I decided to go ahead and try your treatment method for myself, and thank God I did. 4 months ago, when my doctor looked at me in disbelief and told me that all my tests came back negative and that my HSV-1 seemed to be completely gone from my body, I literally could not stop crying tears of joy. Thank you for all the incredible work you're doing. You've saved my life." Emily Ruth, Ohio. And Denise Sayak of Seattle, Washington, who says, "I got diagnosed with herpes type 2 about 7 years ago when I was still in college and had a stupid one-night stand. I know a lot of girls will say this, but I swear I never did that sort of thing. I just made a mistake that one time, and suddenly it seemed like I was going to have to live with the consequences for the rest of my life. The worst part was feeling like I could never date guys again. After all, who wants to go out with a girl who has sores around her, you know what? But after a friend shared your video with me last year and I tried your protocol for myself, everything has changed. Not only was I able to remove all traces of the herpes virus from my system in less than 3 weeks, but I was also able to start dating again. I even met the man of my dreams. And I'm so blessed to write that just last week, in front of everyone in a crowded restaurant, he got down on one knee and proposed to me. You gave me back the chance to be happy and to experience true love. Now I want to help share this with the world. Thank you." Denise Sayak, Washington. If you're ready to join them and tens of thousands of others just like you, pay close attention because we're going to get started right this second. Okay, so like I mentioned, my name is Dr. Christine Bueller. I'm 35 years old, and I work as a clinical researcher for one of the 5 highest-rated medical colleges in the country. And one horrible morning about 5 years ago, while I was doing my residency at a leading medical research center, I awoke to what appeared to be a rash around my mouth.